Hey guys, so today we are going to answer a great question. Why do I primarily teach in JavaScript? So let's get into it. Now, this requires us to think a little bit. Why would I primarily teach in JavaScript? Now, some people have probably assumed that is because it's the only language that I know. This is not true. I have quite a few languages that I know. Maybe it's because it's the one that I feel the most comfortable in. That is true to a point. It's one of my favorite languages. It is my favorite language at least. But it's not necessarily the reason why I pick it as the primary language. There are actually two main reasons why I prefer to teach in JavaScript. The first and most important one is that it is the language that gives me the biggest coverage. What do I mean by that? Well, it's very easy actually. You see, if I were to teach in any other language, the amount of viewers that would find my content relevant would be less. Because JavaScript is the world's most popular programming language. And now all of the seniors, all the naysayers, all the conservatives are going to tell me, Frederick, how can you possibly say something like that? It's a bullshit language and everybody hates it. And I kind of go, yeah, but it's still the most popular one. Juniors of the world, if you want to do any type of web work, you have to know JavaScript. It doesn't matter what somebody tells you. It doesn't matter if it's the shittiest language in the world. It's here to stay, guys. It's not going anywhere. And it is the thing that you have to know in order to work on the web. It's that simple. You can talk to all of your more senior colleagues who bash talk that language, and they can bash talk as much as they want, but if you ask them if they know it, they are going to give you one of two answers. Either they're going to say yes, in a very grudgy manner, or they're going to say, no, I don't care about it. And if they say no, they don't care about it, the only reason why they still, unless you are not working with the web or something of that nature, if they don't know it and they do web work, the only reason why they have that luxury is because somebody else is doing the job for them. That's how it works. That's why JavaScript is the most popular language. It's not the most loved language, but it is the most popular one. And so, because I know this, working in JavaScript makes a lot of sense, because if I worked in Python or in, say, C# or any of these other languages, I know that the amount of people that are going to be able to process the stuff that I am making is going to be less. And because JavaScript is the most popular language and the most widespread language, statistically the likelihood of somebody knowing JavaScript is higher than any other language. So the videos create more relevancy to a larger amount of people. That's number one, first and foremost. The second reason, which is a little bit more idealistic, I suppose, is that I want to help with the problem that I see in JavaScript. What's that problem? Well, the problem I see with JavaScript is that very, very, very few people know how to write JavaScript well. They don't have any. It's kind of funny because a lot of the practices that are really solid, well tested and proven in other languages, such as Java, for example, you have all these enterprise applications that are written in a way that you could write this in JavaScript. You could write according to almost the exact same principles. And if you add something like TypeScript on top of JavaScript, there is basically no reason why you can't write as high quality software in JavaScript as you can write in Java. And I want to help with that, because I think that the world came off with, we came to a bad start with JavaScript. I really think we did. I think that but by now we should kind of, I guess, accept that it's here to stay, and maybe instead of complaining about how bad it is, we should start trying to figure out how to make it work, how to make it into this nice, great, productive development experience, because if it ever got to that point, it would be a truly astonishing language. It is an astonishing language, but it could be even better. And I want to help with that. I want to prove to you that you can write enterprise level software, well maintainable, well structured, maintainable software in JavaScript, because you can. It's just that it doesn't seem to me that there's anybody else showing you how to do that. So here am I, a person who has worked quite a bit in the enterprise world. I know how big companies and very Java-oriented code bases, not just Java, other languages as well, really big companies and really well-established products write their software. And I can see that I can translate most of this into JavaScript when I'm doing Node.js. So that's why I want to do JavaScript primarily. I want to help you. I want to be one of the few people out there who shows you that you can actually write high quality JavaScript. It doesn't have to always end in a big mess of code that rots faster than anything else, which is unfortunately the trend that we are seeing. So that's my answer. First and foremost, I teach primarily in JavaScript because the amount of people that can get value from my videos is higher if I do that. And the second thing is I want to help you start writing good JavaScript. Have a great day.